There is no second pass.
What is going on my stream? It's falling apart. Oh no! So it happens when you're away for a while. Hold on one moment, guys. Hold on. There we go. There we go. That's normal. All right. Let's get back on. Oh my god. I can't even play tonight. All right. Well, that's how I feel. I can't even log into my account or anything. Oh man. I'm having a hell of a head spin over the weekend, guys. Over the weekend, I lost my phone. Two-factor authentication out the window for all my stuff. Just now getting my accounts actually locked down and back in play. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Hopefully you guys aren't having the same problems I am. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. All the stuff we rely on our phones now these days. Yeah, new phone. 150 apps. You got to reinstall 150 apps. You got to remember all the passwords, usernames, accounts. All. Oh god, dude, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. But yeah, Bitcoin seems to be wanting to hold 62.8 currently. We're losing a lot of those gains, man. A lot of those gains. This is kind of where we predicted over the weekend. I was off a little bit, as you can see. I love to give my baseline predictions. Over the weekend, it didn't get as high as I was hoping. Hell, we didn't even touch 65.4, so we still have a lot of ground to make up this week. Going into the meat of this week. Man, I can't even get my headset to work tonight. What is going on? Oh, man. What is up? Yeah. Yeah, this is just going to be a shoddy night, guys. A shoddy night. Shoddy. Bear with me. But yeah, looks like my earbuds are not working. Testing, Michael Saylor, testing.
If you have the superior asset, it's going up forever.
You guys probably can, hopefully.
Forever.
Hopefully. Yep, going up forever. Going up forever, Laura. Forever! Forever, Laura. Yeah, I don't hear nothing. Come on. Maybe it'll get back. But yeah, it looks like, it looks like the rest of my show is working. So, you guys will be able to hear. I will not. Anywho, moving on. It looks like Bitcoin is trying to get back above, reclaim that 63K right now. Here at 8:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New Yorker time. Yeah, as we did a lot of damage over the weekend, man. A lot of damage. We went up pretty damn fast. Almost too damn fast, really. Too damn fast. But yeah, well, we're going to dive into a whole bunch of metrics as we normally do. And man, I'm just not on my game tonight. Anyway, let's get back to your regular scheduled program. We're going to get into, of course, the charts, all the metrics, all the key indicators. Starting with Kimba, the White Snow Lion. Kimba bringing you the heat map for free. Anime reference for those who know. Kimba, the White Snow Lion. Yes. And it looks like, we're kind of at a stalemate, man. We're oversold, I think, at this point. Looks like there isn't too much left. Look at that. 63.3. Oh, there we go. I can hear my stream now. Yes! I can hear! Yes! All right, brother. The Bulls are back, brother. Of course, that's Hulk Hogan from Trump's acceptance speech. Yeah, the Republican. Yeah. Anyway, so that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And then yeah, here we go. Moving on into it. What is on? What we're off. We're off. There we go. U.S. debt sitting at 35.26 trillion. $260 billion in the first few weeks of August, guys. This is insane. Don't fade this, man. This money is going to be printed faster and faster as we wind up the rest of this year. We have to pay back our debts. And how are we going to pay that back? Well, we're just going to print the money, of course. We don't care about how we print it back. We're just going to get the money one way or the other. So that's what's going to happen. 35 trillion, 260 billion in the last few weeks. I would not be surprised if we end up the month at maybe like 290 billion. That'd probably be a round, fair number, right? Anywho, yeah, again, do not fade these other indicators as well. Of course, the ones I like to point out. The U.S.'s liability to pay in, or pay out Social Security that we pay in, right? $27 trillion and moving up. And Medicare liability for all of ours, old people. I love the old people. I just visited a whole bunch of old people. I love old people. And yeah, we it's our liability for Medicare is also above our current U.S. debt. Anyway, so moving on. Fear and greed for the stonks. Let's update that real quick. Looks like it's sitting in neutral currently, 54. For stonks, as of getting the Nvidia numbers out today, right? The Nvidia stonks, man, the stonks. Anyway, crypto fear and greed sitting at 55 in greed. Let's refresh this. Now slipping into neutral at 48. Why? Why you gotta be all bearish like that, man? We're gonna be all bearish like that. The bears. I don't know, man. These bears. Get these bears out of here, man. What the hell? What are we doing? We fighting this market. The dollar's still sitting at just above 100. Just above 100. Yeah. Looks like we are holding that dollar. People still throwing their money in fear into treasury bonds because that's what they do. That's all they know. They don't understand this new market class. The new Web3 developing, asset class is going to take over the world. They don't get it. Man. They're stuck in this old TradFi system where they're just going to throw all their money into treasury notes, right? And we're going to watch these dollars just burn. We might go back into fire sale. We're going to check here in a bit with the Bitcoin Rainbow chart. Anywho, crypto today is looking pretty red. It started out amazing. Today on the day, early on in the morning, green as all hell. We covered it on Friday. It was amazing. We were going to the moon. And then this happened. Yeah, we sold off. That's what we do. Markets look like they're pumping positively into a Monday morning. What is America going to do? We're just going to dump it. And like I like to sing my Dump the Market song. Who's going to dump the market? Oh, yeah. We're going to dump the market. But yeah, that's what looks like what happened today, basically. Damn, dude. Some of these assets are on sale. Look at this. Jasmine's on 7% down on the day. Look at that. Not even at 2.2 anymore, man. Not even at 2.2 cents. What else is a good pickup today? Pepe's down 7%. If you guys are in Pepe, I guess it's about ready to break out another digit. So you might as well dive in now. FOMO while you can into memes. Even though this is a total utility run this cycle, I would not be playing on memes in 2025 or prepping for 2025. Man, ICP's down 5%. That's another great project down on sale. GRT, the graph, 6% on sale. You know what? Today, while we're down, Sui's down 7% on sale. But yeah, while we're down, there's Bitcoin Chan joining the joining the fire sale on all assets today. But yeah, while we're down today, I think I'm going to go over some of our predictions. I had gone over at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and I feel like it's a good time to kind of pick back up where we were and see, do we still think these estimations, these predictions are realistic for 2025? So I do want to play a bit into that later on in the end of the stream. We'll see how far we get. because I don't have too much to go through today. There's some articles I want to kind of go over a little bit, but nothing's like too fun. I want to do something fun. Anywho, there's a lot of stuff on sale. Ondo, another great project, 5% down. Tons of stuff to buy. What's coming up on the hour? Looks like everything's kind of coming back up a little bit on the hour. Look at that. BSV is a fraction of a percent. Anyway, yeah, so you know what the day is. You feel it. I feel it. Moving on. My favorite indicator. Ooh, yes. We get Bitcoin and channel out of the way here. My favorite key indicator here is, of course, how many biddies are left on all exchanges worldwide. 2.47 million, as we are getting some flowing back into these major exchanges. I wonder why that is, huh? I wonder why. I wonder if it has something to do with Ton. Maybe Ton is scaring Telegram. You guys haven't heard, Telegram is now taking a load off. To say that, it should have popped up. I don't know. I must have faded it. I must have faded it on the crypto bubbles. We'll pull that up real quick. Should be one of the biggest red candles of the day. Ton right there, down 10%. It was actually down 20% on the day. On the week, it's down 20% on the week. Yeah, 10% on the day. So that's a pretty good pickup if you guys believe in Ton. It's already ran a ton, pun intended, this year. Already ran a ton this year. Again, it's one of my top 5 tokens that I have missed the boat on. Admittedly, Ton, Mantra. What's another big one? That stupid hamster game that came out on Ton too. That's 3. Base, I guess. I mean, it hasn't really ran yet. Haven't picked up any of that. BSV until I talk to Max. But I'm covered on there now. I got my fail safe on BSV. Yeah, those are the ones I kind of faded the most, I think. Helium. I don't know if I really truly believe in helium yet. Maybe Caspa. Caspa's another one. That's another one that I missed out on that I admit it is promising. But other than that, yeah, those are big ones, man. If they are pulling back and you believe, like Phantom too. Phantom is actually getting rebranded now into Sonic. I might pick up some of that too at some point. It's still under 50 cents right now. That's pretty good. Yeah, man, I love these red days more than green days because it looks like everything's on sale. I love it. I just want to go on a shopping spree. But we only got so much money to spend. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, Bitcoin, of course, looking at 2.47. Something's pushing a little bit back onto the exchanges, but still low, really low, under 2.5 million across the entire world, while also producing 450 every single day, right? 450 every single day. Not bad at all. And if you look at, of course, just Coinbase, the largest exchange in America, we are still down on the day. I wonder which exchange is getting loaded up. Look at that, under 1 million Bitcoin on Coinbase alone. Let's see if we can see who's loading up the most. Looks like Bitfinex got chunked on the most. People just threw a whole crap load on there. About 100,000 Bitcoin in the last few months. Gemini got loaded up a little bit. Kraken, of course, came back a little bit. BitMEX, not really. I mean, it's pretty much going down, guys. The supply is going down again. You gotta put your hand in that basket and dig deep. There's some money right there. That's a rip. I can't get that back. Nope. Nothing left to get, guys. There's only so many. There's only so many biddies, and then they're gone. They're gone. Anyway, moving on. BitcoinTreasuries.net, of course, we're looking at BlackRock, of course, duh. Biggest asset manager with all of the monies in the world, gobbling up all the Bitcoin they can. Sitting at 352.8, probably 353, 354 as of today. You know they're still buying. They're still buying. They don't have any negative days anymore. This is actually about a week behind. Holy crap. It's about 4 days behind. Damn. Last trading session, of course, was, I believe, the 22nd. So, 23rd was Friday. Yeah, we're behind. What the hell? But yeah, I'd be guessing 354,000. It just keeps climbing up faster and faster as the days go by. Look at that. Fidelity is almost getting close to 200K. ARC, of course, is still under 50, and everyone else is negligible at best. Anywho, countries, anything interesting happening here? Germany, have fun, still staying poor. United States still sitting at 213,000. Nothing really changed here. And of course, MicroStrategy holding more than United States, but not quite as many as BlackRock. Holy crap, man. Good luck catching up. Anyway, let's move it on. Top 10 assets in crypto, still kind of holding on the same amounts, man. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana, USDC, XRP, sitting at number 7. Doge, number 8. Tron, Cardano is back at number 10. Avalanche slipping down to 12. Shiba Inu is falling behind as well at 13. So yeah, looks like everything's kind of still in the same relative positioning. I wonder how far. There's Jasmine at there, 65. The highest on record this year is 55, I believe, 55, 56. Where is Toncoin? How far did it go? It was in the top. I thought it was in the top 10. Maybe it was the top 20. Toncoin 11. Yeah, so it slipped. It let Cardano basically go ahead. Not that far behind it though. Take a deeper look into this, and then we'll go over some news. Looks like we're having a bounce right now at $5.25. Not too bad. The highest on the year is still really not bad at all for a 2x, and at least for ton. If you wanted to get in on this for a guaranteed 2x by 2025, nothing's guaranteed, but it's looking spicy, man. I might dive in there head first. Ton's been doing very well. Anyway, top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still holding number 10 slot, right above Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett himself. So we shall see what happens by the end of the year. Bitcoin rainbow chart. Oh, did we touch the fire sale? No, we're just above it. We did dive into it last week, I think, or a couple weeks ago. We burned some bennies on here for that day to commemorate, but not today. Man, this chart is just so jank, man. Jank. Okay, right now we'd have to be at 58,000. No, 63,144 currently, right? Yeah. We'd have to be at... no, we're still holding on to 63 barely. Barely. Yeah, we'd have to be at 52 for fire sale again? That's really low. I don't know. 58. 58.6. Will it happen? We'll be able to burn more bennies tomorrow? I kind of hope so. I'm okay if we take the rest of the year to go up. I don't really care. It is a fun ride, guys. Look how much higher we are than last year. This time period last year. Holy crap, guys. We're at least 100% still. Look at that. We're still... that's February of last year. There we go. Look at that. November of 2023. Bitcoin was 27K. We're still like 120% on the year. Looking pretty good. All right, I wanted to cover some news, and of course, the craziest news of all, and relevant to Bitcoin, because I'm talking about orange juice, not orange coin, but orange juice. Orange juice, man. Futures hit all-time high numbers against the agricultural commodity rally. This is nuts, guys. You know the economy is dead. It's broken, right? If orange juice is all-time high, coffee is an all-time high, and they're still not using that in the baselines for our CPI. Consumer Price Index it's unfair. It's unjust, and they're making these numbers up. But yeah, the price of frozen concentrate, not even fresh, frozen concentrate orange juice, features contract has reached all-time high numbers this month, hitting 514 cents per pound. 500, isn't that like, that's like $5.15 per pound, setting the stage for the retail prices to skyrocket. The commodity, made famous for its part in the Trading Places film, expected to keep rising due to climate factors, and Brazil's worst orange harvest in 36 freaking years. This is insane. And it goes hand in hand with where we were at the beginning of the year. Remember around, I think it was Valentine's Day. Yeah, that was convenient. Valentine's Day, we had the highest prices of cocoa, right? Chocolate, man. I was losing my mind. Oh, no, it was April Fool's. Damn it, that was April Fool's. But it did happen. I made an April Fool's video about it because I was like, you got to be buying chocolate instead of Bitcoin, right? Cocoa prices are going through the roof. But yeah, I'm going to cry, man. My life is chocolate peanut butter, man. I can't. We need a peanut butter coin, man. A peanut butter coin. I'll buy a peanut butter Bitcoin. Anyway, orange juice follows coffee in agricultural commodity rally, reaching record prices. Prices of orange juice concentrated, a commodity made famous by Trading Places. Yes, is already affecting prices internationally because of Brazil. Yes. A disease called citrus greening is affecting Brazil's and Florida's harvest, decimating their productivity in Brazil, estimated to be 38.06% of the orange harvest. About 77 million orange trees have been infected, with legislation requiring these to be cut and discarded. Yikes. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. A mess. Exactly. What a mess. Orange juice is a part of the agricultural commodity, also led by coffee, which is also near its historic levels. Again, this is one of the biggest key indicators I keep pointing out that was taken off of the CPI, the Computer Price Index, for relative reasons. Of course, they don't want the consumers to know that their freaking gas station coffee now is $3 on average, right? When it used to be $1. It used to go, even during COVID, you could go into a 7-Eleven and buy hell for 71 cents, I think it was, 77 cents. Back when they were doing the 77-cent thing. Any size drink for 77 cents. It's $3 now. You want to go and get a large cappuccino, it's going to cost you about $2.85 or some crap around where I live. It's insane. $3 for a freaking cup of coffee. But yeah, it looks like Arabica futures have reached 2.5 per pound, also close to the all-time high of decades. The causes for price increase also is related to the adverse climate in Brazil, which is responsible for a third of the bean production. Damn, a third of the bean production is out of Brazil. It's just nuts. I hate too that we cover these numbers every single day, and we are lied to. We are lied to with all of the official numbers coming out from the Fed. It's ridiculous. It's clear if you're doing any amount of research, the smallest amount of research, you have an idea. You have some inkling of an idea of where we really are with these prices, and reflecting to where the inflation, the true inflation is, and the purchasing power of our dollar, right? Of our dollar, because this ain't worth nothing no more. This is worth nothing, Benny. Poor Benny, nothing. You're worth nothing, Benny. God. I had like 3 more of you back in 2019. Anyway, Edward Snowden Pavel Durov's arrest is an assault on basic human rights, says Edward Snowden. That's, of course, Pavel Durov. That is Telegram Coin's founder, right? And he is arrested. And there's a whole bunch of charges. I don't want to go into all of them. I'm sure you guys have heard enough already about it. But basically, he was taken off his own plane. He landed his plane, I forget where. Was it in France? Paris? I don't know. And he landed, and he was taken in custody upon leaving his private jet. They've got so many counts on him. It's absurd, and it is probably absurd to what they're alleging that he's involved in. We don't know the exact details yet, but he's been charged with literally everything under the sun because of how decentralized Ton is, right? And they didn't want to censor things on the platform, and therefore he's literally charged with everything from pedophilia to money laundering to you name it. It's on the list of charges. And we'll find out what's really going on there. I think it's just, again, a blanket statement just to cover all grounds, because it's a network that is literally able to discuss and cover all these topics. So yeah, that's where we are with that. I don't want to go any further, but it's all over the place right now. If you guys haven't heard about it today, you've probably been sleeping under a rock. I'm sorry. PayPal's PUSD stablecoin reaches a $1 billion market cap in just over a year. Pretty good. I mean, again, for PayPal stablecoin, I know a lot of people getting hate on PayPal, but I'm very nostalgic for PayPal. So good for them. And Elon can suck an egg. But anyway, recent data shows that the market cap of USD has reached a $1 billion as of August 26th, making a new milestone. Paxos, the blockchain infrastructure that collaborates with the PayPal to manage the issued YUSD, took to X on Monday to celebrate the achievement. Over the weekend, PayPal USD hit $1 billion in market cap just 383 days after launch. PayPal USD reached its milestone 2 times faster than USDC and 3x faster than USDT. Damn! That's bullish. And PayPal was actually, I think it was the second method for me in my crypto journey. So it's definitely out there for plenty of holders that are trying to get an on and off ramp that's easy, convenient, and it's already part of their everyday lives. And those Venmo users out there, right? I always tell people this. If you love Venmo so much, wouldn't you like to know that it's also a PayPal product? I know. It's crazy. But it's so simple, and you know, just like the people flock into those iPhones because they're so simple. The user interface is so simple. They don't understand the underlying technology and who are the main players behind it. Again, the more you know. Anyway, blockchain metrics reveal that the Ethereum blockchain hosts 373 million PYUSD spread among 12,548 holders since its debut. PYUSD has been transferred 227,000 times on the Ethereum network. Over on Solana, the numbers are even bigger, with 647 million PYUSD held by 4,200 holders. Since its launch on Solana, PYUSD has seen an impressive, 2.1 million transfers. Good for that, man. I mean, I want to see blockchain just keep getting more allocation, adoption, more users, and I'm moving into that. Actually, I want to cover this a little earlier because I'm going to segue right into it anyway. This is, of course, it's been a while since we looked at this. Bitcoin versus the internet adoption. This is it, guys. This is where we're at. Web 3.0 versus the original internet adoption. I was there, man. I was there. I was in the middle of this in 93, 94 when I got involved in the internets. The beginning of my journey. I believe we got AOL and dial-up in 95, 94, 95. Great, exciting times, man. Exciting times. Internet has changed our lives in so many incredible ways, and so will blockchain technologies, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Jasmine, Solana. I mean, all these coins are gonna have some integral factors in our lives here in the very near future. Anyway, so yeah, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
What are you, stupid?
Don't be fading this asset class, guys. This is huge. I can't wait. But we'll dive into the rest of that later. Anyway, moving on. That's PayPal. President Trump and New York governor proposes shift to nuclear energy. I am all for this, man. This is what I've been talking about. Finally, we're getting a little bit more talks about it. And of course, Elon is probably the one pushing them towards this goal. So I did want to cover that a little bit. Also want to touch base that Trump said again he was going to flee the country if he doesn't win to Venezuela. I just want to bring that up. He did post that today, and I'm just like, whatever. That's what he said last time. Anyway, according to data from the SMR, nuclear energy plants produce 441 million. These numbers, man, they just keep getting more zeros every time I look at a number. It doesn't matter if it's energy, if it's money. 441 megawatt hours of energy throughout their lifetimes. That's insane. Former President Donald Trump and New York Governor Kathy Hochul have proposed pivoting the nuclear energy to meet climate goals and provide the vast energy needs to high-performance computing and artificial intelligence. I mean, they had that guy. I forget his name. Was it Kruger? Oh, I forget his name. He was pushing them for nuclear energy in, I think it was, where was it? I think it was New Zealand. There was like a town, like 11,000 people in New Zealand that can like live off of Bitcoin or something like that, just mining Bitcoin. It was energy producing heat for their homes. This is insane, man. What we're going to do in the future to save money, make money, and also be more energy efficient, right? Anyway, Governor Hochul believes the energy can be to help adjust shortfalls in New York's ambitious climate agenda, which was first announced in 2019 by positioning the state to meet its 2030 climate goals. Trump, the 2024 Republican presidential candidate, pitched the idea of shifting to nuclear power in the recent interview with podcast host Sean Ryan, but for very different reasons. The former president explained that America needs to generate massive electricity to power artificial intelligence sector. That's right. That's freaking right, man. It's going to take up so much more. Can you imagine how many kids are playing Fortnite right now? It's going to be a fraction of what's going to be used on an everyday basis when it comes to all these governments being run by AI, all of our smartphones being, ran by AI, and everything else. Like every single part of our lives is going to be touched by AI at some point. This is really scary stuff, man. But yeah, look at this. This is crazy. Ontario in 2021, TX connected hourly generation by megawatts. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I guess this is the monthly secular chart. Looks like it is increasing over. Where's the beginning of the year? This is 2021. This is 2022. So, yeah, it looks like it's more than doubled, I guess. I don't know. We will create tremendous electricity for our country, and that will allow AI to compete. And you're right. Whoever gets that is going to be at a big event. Oh, hell yeah. Big event. Dude, this is going to be like the next space race. The next, rush into war, right? Like the next nuclear power. This is it, man. This is how we get there. Trump and Hochul aren't alone in their interest in nuclear power. In August, Poland set aside $1.2 billion in budget to build its country's first nuclear energy plant. Officials in Sweden are also mulling its plans to invest to $28.5 billion to finance nuclear power reactors throughout the country. China's government also approved a similar plan to build 11 new nuclear reactors in $31 billion deal. Yeah, and there was also another guy, I think it was Sensei Crypto had them on last week. I catch a little bit of everyone, guys. A little bit of everyone. But yeah, it looks like they're just able to just basically take the waste from the nuclear energy and just throw it on in the parking lot in concrete slabs. And that they said that one slab alone was enough energy to provide 100 million people with energy for 30 years or something like, or I think it was 100 years. I'm like, what the hell? It's insane how much energy is there, and just right for the taking. If you can, get this new energy source, with the current methods we have now. So yeah, what it means for Bitcoin miners, you know what it means for Bitcoin miners. It means that we're going to be getting significant power for all mining, for sure. And the first one to jump on that is going to be the ones who stay in the race the longest, because these miners can't keep up, man. They get a lot of the ones that have been in the race, all the newer ones are kind of falling out. They can't afford to keep going because the fees are going to be too high for energy. But yeah, energy prices represent the main input cost of the Bitcoin miners. According to the report from BitFuFu, the average cost to mine a single Bitcoin rose to $51,887. That's crazy, guys. That's how much it costs to mine one Bitcoin now. In the second quarter of 2024, a January 2024 report from the Cantor Fitzgerald forecast the issues mining Bitcoin companies would experience with post-having identified 11 mining companies at risk of becoming unprofitable. This is what I'm talking about. They can't keep up. The demand is too high. And the price of Bitcoin sank below 40K. Yeah, when that happened, they basically went broke. Because Bitcoin, I mean, yeah, we touched 48, 49 a couple times already this year. Yikes, guys. Access to nuclear energy, which provides nearly limitless energy with significantly less capital expenditure than wind, solar, and other renewables, would substantially reduce the cost of Bitcoin mining. I can't wait, dude. This is going to change your lives significantly. We should have done this back in, of course, the 40s and 50s. Anyway, yeah, so I don't want to spend too much time on that, but it is, of course, a huge part of our industry we cannot ignore. We got to keep up with this stuff, guys. You got to keep up with it. Alrighty, let's see what else we got. Three top reasons to buy in the whole. Oh yeah, Polygon, dude. It's been a while. It's been a while since we talked about Polygon, right? Polygon's back in the news a little bit today, of course, because we are looking at a little bit of its merger, or the upgrade, the pull, right, the ticker. And of course, Coinbase is supporting that, so it is big. It's going to be big, and of course, Polygon solves a lot of the issues that Ethereum had in the very beginning, and I've always been bullish on Polygon. It's just taken its time to get back into the mainstay of the news. Last week's crypto market recovery defied history in August and predominantly was bearish. Bitcoin price gained strength above top 65,000 for the major crash below 50,000 as investors embraced the Fed signal. And we saw what happened. Of course, they're pretty dovish. So here's 3 top reasons why you need to hold Arbitrum, Optimism, and Polygon. Let's see what they say. The next few weeks will be crucial for investors. Of course, we're waiting for the rates to be cut next month. March 2024 commenced in 2024. I mean, in quarter 3, as optimism for spot ETF surge. Yes, that happened. We know. Polygon's positive network growth and token rebrand. That, of course, is coming here soon. By next month, I believe. The transition of Polygon is expected to make Polygon more attractive to investors, making it worth buying and holding. On-chain data from Santiment reveals a gigantic spike in newly created addresses that from only 6 on August 17th to 97 on August 7th, implying rising demand for the token Matic. Arbitrum as well is staking in growth. Arbitrum Layer 2 is scaling its solution for Ethereum, just like Polygon. Again, we're talking about the coins, the L2s, that solve all the issues that Ethereum has currently. Is renowned for its high throughput and low transaction fees. Like, dude, that Arbitrum commercial they did like 3 or 4 months ago, that was amazing what they did, and they basically put everyone else on the spot. And it was ignored. It was pretty much ignored. I love how they showed Solana going down at the time because at the beginning of the year they had some more struggles, and then it was a commercial at a supermarket, yeah, where they're all scanning their cards and trying to pay for stuff, and Arbitrum's like just going through really fast. It wasn't realistic, but it was a pretty fun satirical review of all the other coins and their struggles, which was Bitcoin waiting for like 15 minutes to a half hour, and Ethereum like just kind of like jumping all over the place, and oh my god, the fees, how much to buy my groceries, and then Solana just crashing, and then our people just walking through the line with Arbitrum out the door. Anyway, the native ARB token is valued at 59 cents following its last week rally. ARB price pulled back at 63 cents and maintained 11% in the last 7 days. So yeah, it's growing interest in Arbitrum, and it's spiking its decentralized finance markets TVL. 2.8 billion, 2.4 billion in early August. DeFi Llama shows that the increase in TVL shrinks its potential selling pressure, allowing the ARB price to rally. Alrighty, and then optimism. I don't think I have any optimism. I might have some Opti. I don't know. Opti is a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum that accelerates transaction speed while reducing network fees. It's treasured for its compatibility with the ETH ecosystem, allowing developers to port their decentralized applications easy. Optimism distinguishes itself by prioritizing security and decentralization. For this reason, it is a trusted choice for developers and users alike. Similar to Matic and Arbitrum, OP puts its bullish outlook at the end of last week, climbing to $1.63. Wow. The token fell to $1 in early August and amid broader market crash, but in the latest swing high, the seen 88% of its total optimism supply is profitable. Damn, 88% of holders, guys. That's pretty crazy. Optimism is doing all right. But, I mean, to me, it still feels like these three tokens are underperforming, underbought, and ripe for the taking. I mean, these coins, guys. I mean, they're all been. If you look out, and you go over the last 2 or 3 years, they've been pretty much stable coins. I've been following Matic for a long time, and it doesn't really seem like it's done much of anything except crash and go back to its previous neutral zone. So yeah, I'm bullish on it long term, but again, these coins have not performed yet. So everyone's waiting for the real altcoin rally, the 2021 altcoin rally we saw. Man, I remember those days. It was exciting. Oh man, Metis is better. Our trade says Metis is better. I've been hearing some good things about Metis too, but I still think some of these old Dino coins are gonna come back and surprise us, man. Some of them are gonna come back, but not all of them. Not all of them. You gotta pick your winners. All right, so that's what's going on with Matic and Arb and Opti. Most important day for Shiba Inu. I thought this was kind of, so we don't cover much Shiba any days, man. You know how I feel about it. Freaking coins with no utility. I guess adoptions consider utility. Anyway, the team behind Shiba Inu, the meme cryptocurrency, recently took on X social media platform to congratulate its community on the International Dog Day. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. And American Wildlife. So I think they donate on each one of these days, I believe. They donate blankets, toys, and animals. They send a dog-related gift to a family member, and so on. According to Page's website, on the mission is to raise awareness about the dogs that we have to be rescued, as well as promote appreciation for dogs, family dogs, and other dogs that work selfishly to help humans. I mean, it's a proud organization. I mean, it's a good use of these dog coins, and I think it's probably the best use case of them, to be honest. Still, it's safe to say that by August 26th, the most important day for the aficionados of the K9 meme coins, since it's time of the year when the world's attention turns to its four-legged animals or friends who have inspired some of the most successful meme cryptocurrencies to date. Yeah, I mean, freaking hey, Doge is still here, Sheep's still here. Bonk is insane. I think Bonk's like one of the best appreciating assets this year, unfortunately. But yeah, that's kind of where we are. I'm curious about that now. Top 10 the year. Oh man, where are we at? Can I not do on the last 24 on the last 12 months anymore on CoinMarketCap? It used to be a little tab on the anyway, I'm not gonna bother with it. But yeah, Plan B. We're going back into Plan B, guys. Plan B says Bitcoin explosion to 500K, still on track as indicators suggest. A 7 to 10x rally is coming from here. Yeah, so quant analyst Plan B says that Bitcoin remains on track to hit 500K based on the benchmark indicator. Plan B tells nearly his 1.9 million followers on social media platform X that he is doubling down on his massive 6-figure price prediction. As I'm going to go into my price predictions too on some of my favorite coins by the end of our stream as well. Something fun. We haven't done that in a while. But yeah, great question. The boring 6-month trading range did not really surprise me, of course. My hope was that for sooner pump, but I have become a very patient as long as Bitcoin stays within the wide flight envelope, which it does. It's all okay. So my target since 2019 is $500,000 average for 2024 and 2028 having period, which is $250,000 to $1 million range. That's kind of my piss poor impersonation of Plan B. But Plan B says that based on Bitcoin's historical behavior, after touching a 200-week moving average, the 200 SMA, Bitcoin may still have somewhere between a 7 and 10x move approaching. Bitcoin's increased 4x from the bottom in 2022 to now. Historically, 7 to 10x follows from here. What do you think Bitcoin will do in the next 12 months? I say another digit. Another digit. I don't know if you guys seen that video on X. It's hilarious floating around. What do you think it's going to do? It's another digit. Every 4 years, we gotta add another digit. We should have done that last time, but we were held back, of course, by FTX, China, and our government, of course. The analyst also suggests that the increased institutional adoption of Bitcoin won't alter Bitcoin's course, but instead contribute to the market cycles. I do not think the institutional investors like BlackRock change the pattern. They are part of the adoption pattern. We need them to continue the pattern, according to Plan B. Interesting. I would say that actually, if we actually do get retail to come back and we get more stimulus again, it's going to push it even further out, right? We should be even higher than we even touched in the peak last time or the time before that in terms of, compounding, right? Anyway, Wyoming set to launch state-backed digital currency by next year. I thought this was interesting. Again, states now looking at making and minting their own coins. This is scary, guys. This is scary stuff. This is almost like in preparation of what I like to call the divided states of America, right? When it's civil war, I'm just saying. This is hypothetical. I guess this is, of course, part of our dystopian future, where, of course, the AI is coming after your job. Telemarketers, lawyers, drivers, accountants, data entry clerks, bookkeepers, receptionists, bank tellers, travel agents, factory workers, fast food workers, customer service representatives, of course, like me, your friends and family, especially your romantic loved ones, all going to be replaced by AI, robots, and technology. It's coming, and this is huge, guys, because this is going to be the forefront of this if we go into civil war and we replace all the people. We don't trust anybody, and we don't leave the house. What do I need to leave the house for anymore? Oh, yeah, work. McDonald's, right. But yeah, this is happening. It's happening all so fast, and this is part of that, man. This is part of it as we dive into why Wyoming now is actually minting their own token to be used in their state. If we do get a civil war, things like this are going to keep each state divided, right? And yeah, this is real. It's insane. We're talking about this. Wyoming will introduce a state-backed coin by early 2025. This digital currency, fully supported by short-term U.S. treasuries, aims to provide faster and cheaper payments for businesses and entrepreneurs. It's also like the way all these are being set up. Not only they're taking the same route, basically Tether is using, right? They're minting their USD. Tether, right, USDT, with now buying in treasuries. So they get a incentive for minting tokens and holding US dollars by purchasing and holding US treasuries, even though it's not even able to keep up with our current inflation, or just barely. But aims to provide faster and cheaper payments to the businesses and entrepreneurs. The state sees it as a major step in leading the digital currency space and possibly setting a model for the US dollar. Digital dollar. Yeah, man, this is crazy. Wyoming, a big move into digital currency. The state has ahead in crypto legislation by passing 30 crypto-friendly laws since 2018. They actually, it was right before the Bitcoin Nashville conference, Wyoming was one of the few states, I think it was 4 out of 4 or 5 at the time. There might be more now. I think it was up maybe 7. Had to have their pensions lined in Bitcoin. Okay, so this is not something new for Wyoming. This is not the brink or the cutting edge for them in terms of cutting their teeth into crypto. This is, of course, just expanding them further ahead of the curve than all my states nowhere near. Like what is New York doing? What's New York doing? Nothing. Recently shared the state's vision at the Wyoming Blockchain Symposium in Jackson Hole. He explained that the stablecoin success depends on its wide adoption and its security to get it gets from being backed by the U.S. Treasuries. Again, that's easy. Being backed by U.S. Treasuries, that's easy. They get money by minting these damn tokens. Again, it's a surefire play. Even better if they use the money that they're getting for the fees, if they have any fees on the stablecoin, to throw that into Bitcoin to fund their pensions. I mean, again, it just like plays into each other, and it makes so much sense. The more and more I think about it and can come up with ideas in my head. According to CNBC, the U.S. state of Wyoming is promoting its crypto payments and plans to launch the state's dollar stablecoin called the Wyoming stablecoin, What is it going to be called? WYUSD? In the first quarter of 2025. Since 2018, Wyoming has passed more than 30 crypto-friendly legislations. That is freaking awesome. Let's freaking go. The Wyoming Stablecoin Commission managing the project has plans to invest in reserves backing each token in U.S. Treasuries. Yes, reverse repos. Interest from these investments will fund the public schools in Wyoming. Wow. They're actually doing good for their town, their city, their state, and their schools, man. Their schools. So this initiative will not only encourage innovation, but also support the state's education system. Dude, these kids are going to be so smart, man. The focused one. How the hell you been, man? Yes, I am feeling amazing. I'm ready. I'm ready, man. Are you ready? I'm ready to go, man. I'm a little sluggish this week, though, man. I don't know if you caught the beginning of my stream, but woof. Hard pass. I got to get my stuff back in my groove, man. I got to get my groove back. But yeah, the daily transactions and practical use. I can't get over this Wyoming stablecoin. It's just this is probably the biggest news for me today. It just makes me feel so bullish for our space. We haven't even touched any of the full encapsulating surface of this entire new asset class, right? It's going to affect everything. It's insane. It is huge. It's a state having their own freaking money. They're minting their own money as a state. Boom. Oh, man. Again, the divided states of America. That's what I'm calling it. Building key partnerships. As the state gears up for the stablecoin launch, Wyoming is looking for partners with technical skills needed for the project. Maybe they should hire me. Potential partners include cryptocurrency companies like Coinbase and Kraken, which offer both exchange and wallet services. These partnerships are vital for the success and rollout of the management of Wyoming stablecoin. That's awesome. They want to make sure the stablecoin meets its goals and speed, cost effectiveness, and security. That's freaking awesome. Let's go. Wyoming, you are my hero right now. Damn! I might need to move to Miami next. Wyoming next. Man, that made my day. That's the article that made my day today. All right, let's move into the normies. But yeah, yeah. Focus One says that's huge. It is huge, man. I just can't believe this. Not enough people are talking about what's going on in the background. Every day, man. Every day there's something. But yeah, hopefully you're doing all right. It's been a week or two since we've done this. It's crazy. But yeah, let's see what the normies are doing. I did see something else I wanted to cover. I think I must have lost it on Twitter. Would I touch this? Oh, that's not it. This is Harris. I forgot this one. Harris. Of course. Harris versus Trump on Polygon market reveals a closely fought election battle. I don't know. The more and more I think about this, the more I think it could just be rigged. I mean, we look at this a little more often than not now these days. But let's just go straight to the horse's mouth and go to Polygon market and see for ourselves where we're currently at. I saw it over the weekend. It looked like Trump was leading by 3% or something. It was like, yeah, but now it's pretty much neck and neck. But I really do think that they could just... One side could really just throw a whole bunch of money at this and sway it one way or the other. Maybe she's really down like 15% or 20%, but there's more money allotted there because they want a higher payout. Or they want to maybe make people think that she's got a higher percentile lead. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about Polygon market anymore. The more and more I think about it, it makes my head turn and my stomach just upset. Anywho, so yeah, let's look at the normies, guys. I love this one. Look at this. 1 day in crypto, 3 years in crypto. Yes! Let's go! Oh, man, that was great. That was great. Average crypto investor at 2 a.m. Yeah, that was me last night. You can't sleep. I put a TV in every single room of my house, including my bathroom, above my hot tub, so I could never get away from the charts. That's how obsessed I was back in 2021. It was insane. I will give $500 Bitcoin, people. Yada, yada. Oh, look at that! Me when $200 in crypto becomes $208 overnight. Of course, that's the Techno Viking legend. Yeah, brother. If you guys haven't seen that, it's a classic meme. I love the Techno Viking. Jesus, man. Yep. Anyway, so what is money? I don't know, man. It is what you make it. Money's what you make it. Is that a giraffe? If I get rich from, I'm not telling you one, but there will be signs. Yep. You just buy a giraffe. Oh, yep. A guy with $50 in his bank account, and the bank will freeze your account. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. That's exactly how I roll my money. I have all my money in crypto. There's nothing in my bank except to pay my bills. Men who have $2 million in crypto and choose to live their lives like this. Dude, seriously, there's more people like that. I don't know if you ever seen Jack Mahler's. I've been wondering about that for years. Every time he does an interview, dude, for years, he's always in an empty bedroom with empty shelves, or an empty walk-in closet with empty shelves. It's either, because I don't really see a green screen. I don't see it as a green screen. So I'm like, it's either a really good green screen, or you really just can't tell, or he really is a minimalist, like a lot of the other people, like even Arthur Hayes. Arthur Hayes is also the same kind of way, man. He's always doing an interview in an empty room with like nothing but the chair he's sitting on, and probably a laptop and some cheap earbuds. Anywho, so that's what's going on in the normies. Look at that cat, searching the cat memes and buying probably the dog tokens secretly in the shadows. Yep, $69 meme coin portfolio. The crypto bro. That's Lark, of course, calling that out. Freaking shout out to Lark. That's awesome. That's an awesome meme. All right, and then of course we covered this a little bit earlier. I just want to retouch it. Bitcoin versus the internet adoption, guys. We are still freaking early. This is insane, but we have more adoption into crypto faster than the computer. The computer, the internet adoption, right? I lived through this, man. It was insane. And here we are again. And now I wasn't old enough to, I'm not Warren Buffett. I wasn't investing my pennies into stock markets when I was 11, 12 years old. Hell no. I didn't have enough quarters back then. You had pennies. I didn't have enough quarters. But yeah, I didn't have a chance to invest in Microsoft, Amazon, Pet Supermarket, all the big websites that took off, right? At those time periods, no one knew what the hell was going to happen, and nothing was built for, of course, commerce, like, of course, crypto, Bitcoin, and all of the assets that we follow today. This is it. This is our time. This is our revolution, as I say here every day. All right, what else is going on? 65K sneaking up on you, and the hodlers just be like, yeah. Yep. Hello. Yep. Yep. Just like, okay. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. And the girl. What the heck? Oh man. But yeah, the normies. New trader. Oh, this is gonna be fun. New trader plus 10%, 20%. Oh, you lost it. You lost it all. And yep, you round trip it. Oh, and you lost 50. Oh, yep, you're liquidated. You're out. You're done. Oh, Jesus. All right. Let's check, of course, the trends growing as well. National Dog Day. That's, of course, what we talked about. The memes. The meme dogs are kind of jumping right now for the National Dog Day. Sid Vicious, Mariah Carey. Why the hell is she trending? Tulsi Gabbard, U.S. Open. That's golf, right? No, it's tennis. It's tennis. I don't know sports. I ain't no sports man. CD Lamb, Lechican, Alaska, Malik. Well, there's a lot of sports stuff. Fever versus Dream, Royals versus Guardians. Christopher Reeve. I don't know. Christopher Reeve, Massachusetts, deadly. A mosquito virus. Oof. New England Patriots, Reedsburg football, Yankees, net, yeah, sports. Star Wars Outlaws review. I think that's the new game that came out. I think David Oren's Sweat, or maybe is that a TV show? I don't know anymore. I can't keep up with this stuff anymore. Coco Goff, Reef, Diego Schwartzman, and Danny Jensen. I don't know, man. It's hard to keep up with the normies, man. But nothing, of course, appealing to us in the space. Bitcoin, of course, over time. Yikes! This is crazy. The last 12 months not looking very promising. No one's paying attention to our space. In the last 7 days, Bitcoin is not even being Googled, basically. Focus One says, no, if it's a video game, that comes out in August 30th, and it looks woke. Ah, no! Just get the woke stuff out of my Star Wars. Hashtag not my Star Wars. Hashtag not my Star Wars. Oh, that sucks, man. I love Star Wars. I have a love and hate relationship with Star Wars. After 2012, I believe. Yeah, it wasn't what it used to be, man. I could tell you, I could rattle off every single species in the galaxy, every single blaster and speeder and by name, like E11 blast tech blaster. I mean, you're talking about like just everything before Star Wars basically just threw a bunch of litter and just trashed it. God. Anyway. Hashtag not my Star Wars. I'm not gonna go any further into that. But yeah. Let's see where we at. We're looking at Bitcoin right now, like we always do before the end of the stream. Yeah, I want to do predictions. It's been a while since we did a prediction night. Let's see. Bitcoin, guys. It was back in. I think it was like May or June we last did this. We last looked at this. Originally in 2023, I predicted that Bitcoin was going to go to 200,000, and that was going to be a cycle top. I don't know. It's been a while since we looked at. Oh my God, all the crazy price prediction charts and all that stuff, man. I have so many layers to my chart that I haven't even turned on in years. Let's see if we can pull some of that up tonight. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to reminisce. We gotta clean this chart up too. Oh my God, we have made a mess of this freaking chart this year. All right, cleaning this baby up, this bad boy up. Let's see. We've got Bitcoin versus gold. Look how crazy this is. When gold ETFs, I made this chart before the gold ETFs. The Bitcoin ETFs were launched, and I basically just copy and pasted the gold ETFs onto Bitcoin's chart back in 2023, I think. But yeah, look at this. Look how crazy that is. Boom. Doesn't look too different. It doesn't look too different. There's some crazy stuff to go over in these charts, man. I've been plotting these out for years. It used to be a hobby of mine. I just kind of got lazy. All right, so that is the gold ETFs versus Bitcoin chart. We also have the 2021 previous run versus now, right? If you put that on to, I don't even think that's relevant anymore. And then what's this one here? This is the my cone. my bullish versus bearish feel for 2025 cone chart, which I just kind of made up. Basically, if we stay within these ranges, you'll end up at 85,000 by 2025, 110 by 2025, 165, and again, these are parabolic zones. So those are pretty bullish. And we're still stuck in that range where we could still peak up there and hit that 165,000, no problem. Okay, what other charts do I have on here I made? These are, of course, big news alerts that I had pinned over the years. Pretty cool event pins. Like spot ETFs were approved. That was the last major one I guess I made. Again, I'm getting lazy. Here's the price predictions. Oh man, from 2023. These are some fun ones. If you want to go into Bitcoin price predictions from all the major key players from 2023, this actually takes us out pretty far. Look at this. This blue one here was JP Morgan predicting $120,000 Bitcoin in 2024. They just said 2024. So I threw that out there in December. So yeah, that's still on the. That's still a possibility. And then if you go beyond, and then again, I kept track of all these original predictions. By 2025, Citibank predicted we were going to go. And you can look all these up if you guys want on Google. $318,000 Citibank predicted in 2023. That's crazy. In 2025, $320 Bitcoin, $1,000 Bitcoin. That's crazy. Still, again, possible. 2028. Here's a 2026. Arthur Hayes predicted a $1 million Bitcoin. He's been back and forth. He's all over the damn place with Bitcoin. Him and Samson Mao as well. You could probably say both of them have already said $1 million by 2025. So they've already kind of negated their 2023 price prediction. But again, we actually got the ETF. That was the major thing. And Kathy Wood says it all the time. The major one thing we did not know was going to be officially here is the spot Bitcoin ETFs in 2024, which happened. It happened. Yeah, possible. Still in the cards, $1 million Bitcoin by 2026. Not crazy. There's 2026 there. You can see, again, if we just keep this parabolic going, this parabolic candle going, sure, why not? 28 by 2028. The yellow ones I filled in myself as an average over time, just to kind of keep the predictions going in line. Then ARK predicts a $2.3 million Bitcoin by 2030. She's also, Kathy Invest has also updated that as well. So again, this is a 2023 prediction originally. I think now it's up to 3 million. So it's like 2.8 to 3 million or something like that by 2030. So they've already surpassed that. I'm just going to keep the original one there, though. Man, we got to go further out to see the rest of them. There's some crazy ones out here, guys. Crazier ones are going. I did some nutty stuff back in the day. We got to get into the daily chart to see this, or the monthly chart probably to see the rest of these. Look, you got to go way up here. $10 million to fill in that gap. $40 million to fill in this gap. We're look at 2034, $100 million to fill in that gap, because we got the biggest one out there. Man, how am I even going to get there? $1 million? I got to go to a yearly chart to find it. Jesus, where are they? I think it was it Fidelity that put out that big one? 400 million, 600 million, 2036, 2037, 800 million. Fidelity's price prediction, the big one, $1 billion by 2038. Yes, they said this. You can look it up. I mapped this for a reason. Fidelity had predicted there was going to be a possible by 2038, $1 billion Bitcoin. Yeah, it was the big one. So, yeah, we've got a lot of room to go. We're still very early. Very, very early. If you are very super bullish on Bitcoin, we have a lot of room to grow. And as Michael Saylor has already kind of put out this year. Yes, exactly. Oh, wow, you beat me to it, Focused. Michael Saylor says, well, $13 million Bitcoin prediction, so you're off. Yeah, exactly. And like Michael Saylor always says, if it ain't going to a zero, we're going to $1 million, right? And then 10, then 100, then 200, then the sky's the limit. $1 billion, infinity. Anywho, so yeah, I just wanted to go over those old predictions for Bitcoin, and I feel like they're still intact, if not more bullish, for some of the the veterans in the space, like Kathy Wood, like, again, updating her predictions as well. But I want to do some of my own predictions again, not just for Bitcoin, but some of the other key coins that we cover every day. If you guys have any recommendations too, I would love to hear them. But I'm going to go through some of the big ones. Most of these are top 100. But there's some stragglers out there as well. Bitcoin. So, of course, Bitcoin, I think, is going to top out somewhere between 200 base case, 500K, super mega bullish. I don't think we're going to get to $1 million this year unless we break basically the entire world. So we can just kind of move on from there. That's what I think. If anything, at a very bare case, 120K. Right? I do think we're going to go over 100K at some point. We have to. I mean, it's mathematically impossible for us not to hit 100K at this point. Unless there's a Black Swan event. ETH, right? ETH, man. ETH has been such a slow cooker, man. A slow cooker. I mean, 2,600 currently. Top for the year so far. Was it even 3K? You got the 3K, didn't it? Pretty sure it did. Where are we? No, we didn't. We got close. 2.8. I think ETH is gonna get. I got a decent size bag of ETH, but I think it will probably top out next year, maybe close to 10K. I don't see us going any higher than that. I had a very bullish case of 15K. I don't know, man. Unless BlackRock literally moves everyone to Texas and builds his entire new stock market on the blockchain, it's all gonna be set on Ethereum, even though. What the hell, man? The fees are too damn high. The fees are too damn high. I don't know. I don't know about Ethereum. Solana. I love Solana. Solana, previous all-time high was $240, right? 162 this year. Not bad. Not too shabby. Currently sitting at 158. Not too far from its all-time high. Not bad at all. No, wait, that's not the all-time high this year. No. We touched higher than that. I'm nowhere near it. We were at 200. Where we are? We were at 260. 260. Where's it? I thought we were higher than 200. Oh, yeah. We touched 260 all-time high. Okay, yeah, we touched 200 this cycle. I don't know. Originally, I had put $500 for Solana. More and more now, I feel like it's getting closer to 1,000. Like by the end of next year, maybe it doesn't quite hit 1,000. Maybe it's 800. Maybe it tops out at 800. But Solana's very, very bullish, man. There's just so much happening. It's really got a huge life ahead of it. I feel like, again, solving a lot of the issues Ethereum had in the beginning. It's not as secure, but it definitely can settle faster, right? So, yeah, I'm still gonna stick with base case. Maybe 400, bull case, mega bull case, $1,000, $800. All right, let's see what else we got. XRP. God, XRP. The stable coin of the century. XRP. What did I have? Originally I had I had $10. But then I dropped it to 5. Now I'll be happy if it goes back to 3. I think at 3 was 3 its all-time high. No, it was like $2. Yikes, guys. And then of course that's yeah, that didn't happen. $2. No. Yeah, maybe it just goes to $2. I don't know. Bullish, I'm gonna say $5. I don't know if we go higher than that. We really have to just get the ball rolling quick. Anywho, $10 XRP bull case next year. That's kind of where I land. Avalanche. Man, I had a $300 Avalanche, man. We haven't even been able to reach $100 yet. No, we haven't even touched $100 this cycle yet. Last cycle we topped out at 120, was it? 150, roughly. And that's if you got really close to getting that daily candle. That's a daily candle there. It went up there for a day, guys. Really, if you even got close to that candle there, was the highest was around 135. Yeah. We're not going to time this. You're not going to time this. That's why I keep telling people. DCA is the way. In and out. Avalanche, right? Or just don't put your money back in this silly fiat nonsense, right? See how sad Benny looks? Benny looks so sad every time I look at him. He's like, "Whoa, you're putting me to oblivion. I'm dead now." Oh, I'm sorry, Benny. But yeah, Avalanche. That's Avalanche. ADA, man, ADA is again sleeping dragon right now, I believe as well. What? I can't even read that so small. A $5 ADA. I don't know about that one anymore. We'll be lucky if we get back to $1 by the end of the year. If we're lucky. Jesus. $3 is the previous all-time high. Right? Was it? Was it $3? Yeah, I think it was. Oh, man. We got such a long way to go. I don't know, man. Maybe we don't even get that high this cycle. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about ADA right now. The Chang hard fork. I mean, there's things coming, right? Maybe a $5 ADA this year. Again, I sort of have written down. And it's realistic if we get the ball rolling next year. Not this year though. No. No. What do we got? Link. Yes, Link. It's been awesome since I talked about Link. I love Link. It's been forever. Man, I had a $100 price prediction for this year. For next year, I mean, in 2025. That's possible. Link is doing so much amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff in the back end. I think it's even affiliated now with not only NVIDIA, but Sony. $52 Link last cycle. $100, I think it's easy 2x from last cycle. Why not? We'll just keep it there. $100. If anything, maybe we don't get as close, maybe to 85. I mean, we're going to be looking at these price predictions and be like, man, some of them are just going to blow through it. Some of them are just not even going to get close. or just touch the base and then fall down to nothing. It's gonna be interesting to see when the real altcoin season happens. If it does, this cycle might just be really about Bitcoin. That's what I keep saying to people, man. Like the mass adoption rolling into the system, Bitcoin being now a voting topic, right? For this election, I don't know. Maybe we're gonna throw a ton of the market cap just into Bitcoin. We're not gonna lose dominance. That's a possibility. By the end of this year, we will know, whoever gets in office. All right, where are we looking at? Matic, $10 Matic. That's we're not even at $1. Oh man, previous all-time high was $3, roughly $2.94. I don't know. $5, $7. Can Matic get to $10? I think it can with the right names behind it. This was also after launch too. A lot of these coins, you have to look at the tokenomics to really get an idea of the circulation during that time period, and really get an idea where the token's going to be. If that's again, the tokens being allotted during that time frame as well could bring the price down. Takes more liquidity to bring it back up. So a $10 Matic, I don't think is gonna happen this cycle. Might be a little overshooting that. Maybe base case like $3 to $5. Very bull case $10. I don't know. That was my original target. It's possible. You never know. Render. Oh man, Render. There's a lot of stuff back in Render now, but it's so down. Wow, $6. That's a cheap Render, man. All-time high this year was $13. Oh, previous all-time high, I think it was like 20. Wasn't it 20 something? No? I thought we get this chart not going out all the way. There's no way. I thought we hit this coin at $20 and 20. No. What? It's gotta. Yeah. This chart is probably not going out this far. This is Coinbase. It wasn't even probably listed on Coinbase in 2021. That's probably why. But yeah, I had written down a $25 Render. I think with its partnerships, it could definitely get there. Maybe bullish super bullish $50 Render. I'd love that. That'd be awesome. All right, Fetch. So much going on with Fetch right now. So much going on. ASI, right? ASI is basically done. I don't know if you guys have your tokens on your wallet, your hardware wallets. Mine's already been converted natively. It says ASI, artificial super intelligence, yeah, right? It says that giant name on it, but the ticker's still Fetch. So we're still waiting on the final leg of that merger. But good things are happening. I'm happy to see that. And it's not a Gala debacle like last time. The V2s on Gala was a nightmare. God, I still have PTSD from that. 2022, 2021, whenever that happened. It's been so long now. So yeah, Fetch. Algorand. But yeah, Fetch, I think, before I move on, $25 in Fetch. It's not out of the cards. It's $1 right now. That's a 25x from here. I don't know. It's got solid partnerships. Maybe 25 is too high. Maybe $20. I don't know. It's insane. I don't know. This entire sector is going to melt our faces by 2025. What do we got? We got Graph. It's been a while since we even looked at Graph either. Holy crap. What do I have Graph at? Jeez. GRT, I had a $10 Graph. $10 Graph. We're not even at $1 anymore. Holy crap. 50 cents. So it's the highest this year so far. Previous all-time high was at an astounding $3. Again, near its launch, I believe, 2021. So you have to take that with a grain of salt. But with its partnerships as well, I think it's possible to get it back up there. My original bullish prediction was $10. I think it's still solid for next year. That's a huge. Oh my god, dude. What is that? Is that 100x? It's more than a 10x. I'll tell you that. It's not even $1 yet. What is that? $10. $10 divided by 0.16. It's a 62x. I don't know. Graph's got to be doing some crazy Google Web3 kind of things, right? For that to happen. That's what you used to call it, the Google of Web3 back in the day. I don't know if it's even relevant anymore. But I think it's indexing, right? It's going to be indexing all the stuff on the blockchain. Maybe $5. Maybe I'll bring that down a little bit just to be fair to Graph. But definitely higher than $2 for sure. I'd say 5 is probably a good place to put that. I'm gonna have to change that. $5, yo. $5. Super bullish case, $10. My God. We're running through these crazy predictions again. I love it. It's fun, man. It's fun. Especially when you see these previous cycles, you know what happens, man. It gets stupid. It gets all kinds of stupid. And the partnerships, people are ignoring these partnerships right now. It's insane happening in the back end. Like what happened with Solana and Visa, and everyone just ignored that. Rolled on by, went by for months, and no one even bat an eye. Look at that. I marked it there. Yeah, bought an S ton of it, and then boom, we went to the moon. Everyone decided what the hell this blockchain was going to do, and its FTX's relationship was, unfounded. So, at least in criminal activity, it wasn't affiliated. But yeah, those are all the big stuff, guys. I've got a whole bunch of small coins. I'm just going to rattle off. Algorand, $20 Algorand. I think that's too high for this cycle now. Things are just kind of going different direction. Maybe very bullish case, $10 Algorand. I'm just going to cut that in half. Tezos. Tezos. I had a $20 Tezos on there too. Previous all-time high was about $7. You'd be lucky if it gets back above that, man. It really hasn't done nothing anymore. Tezos, I'm going to say maybe bullish case, $12. I don't know. Atom. I'm just speed running this stuff now. Atom, $42 Atom last cycle. Atom's still doing pretty good. I'm pretty bullish on Atom. Not too many people are talking about it yet. Maybe I had $100 originally for this cycle. I'm going to probably bring it down to 75 and just kind of see where that goes. ICP, I had a $200 ICP. Man, I don't know. I mean, I'm very bullish on ICP. It's got some amazing things going on for it, but we're gonna bring that down a little bit to the reality. I'm gonna cut that in half too. Just put 100. It's probably not even gonna touch that, but we're gonna update as we go. IMX again with the market, the feel of the market. IMX, I had a $50 IMX. Its previous all-time high was $7.75. You know what? I go back. It says the previous all-time high for ICP though was I had written down $400. Was it really $440? Is that true? I don't remember that being that high last cycle. But I only bought it during the bear market as I was learning more about ICP. That's not Insane Clown Posse, by the way, guys. Oh boy, there's Outlaws. Brave. Advertised on Brave. Let's go check out CoinMarketCap real quick. If I can type tonight. Boom. And we're looking for ICP. I love doing this price discovery stuff, guys. I love it. ICP, there it is. Number 23, ICP, $8 currently. Looks like it was about $7. No, it was about $9. Wow, it was $9 of December of last year. That's crazy. ICP has came down a lot. All-time high, of course, was $428. Yeah, you gotta ignore that. That's at the inception. I thought that looked kind of weird on my previous all-time high. I don't know, man. That's so piddly. Oh God! I had a previous. I'm just gonna keep 100. We'll see where it's at by the end of the year, but that's a long way to go, man. It's almost a 10x. All right, what else are we looking at? We're looking at ICP, IMX. We haven't talked about IMX in a long time either. $50 IMX. Previous all-time high was $7. I'm gonna leave that. Near's amazing. Near. Do I still have the chart up for Near? No, I don't. Dang it. Jesus. I'm gonna go back right into it. These price predictions are fun though, man. I love it. Let's see. Get back to Near. Near Protocol. Currently at $5, just under $5. Previous all-time high was $20. $20, y'all. I think near again is amazing. I just feel like we're gonna have winners, we're gonna have losers, right? I feel like near and Chainlink are similar in some cases that they might have to. One may have to drop off at some. Well, we'll see. There might be space for everyone out there, but at $20 previous all-time high, I'm gonna keep it at 50. I think Near's got a good way to run if we get a good nice bull run on altcoins. Next coin I've got is Corgi AI. We're getting down the nitty gritty. Corgi AI, 3 cents. That's what I put for that. Currently sitting at the, I don't know. What was the last time we even looked at Corgi AI? It's probably been like 3 months. We're getting literally down to the nitty gritty on my portfolio, guys. Corgi. I didn't know there was that many Corgi tokens now. Yeah, 0.0006. Basically the same exact spot it was in December of last year. Hasn't really done anything, hasn't really moved, and I don't know if you'll ever see 3 cents out of that. But previous all-time high was not even 3 cents, not even a penny. So it's got a long way to go too if there's still any interest in this coin by 2025. Again, that one's a throwaway. Gari, because I like corgis. I love corgis. Focus One says Alex Becker likes Near and says it will be a good long term. I, again, 100% agree with that. 100% agree with that. Near is freaking awesome. I've got Gari. You guys ever heard of Gari? I've had a lot of people come on my channel and talk about Gari. I did buy a little bit of Gari. I think it's really interesting. Again, if anything like Web 1 is going to be relevant to Web 3, Gari is like a YouTube-like platform when it comes to Web 3, right? So this is going to be like your decentralized video YouTube. It's kind of cool. I've looked into it a little bit. Again, a lot of the viewers coming on and telling me about it. I thought it was really interesting. I bought a little bag. And it's been moving. It's been moving steadily, like any other coin, sideways or down. But I don't know. I feel like Gari could get to, if it really does take off. I mean, this thing could go to nothing, man. This thing may not even become into anything. People are still trying to get adoption on Rumble, right? I mean, we're talking about a whole other new platform for video streaming. Yeah, with video streaming focused, that's what it does. But yeah, do we get to a penny? Do we get back to a penny this next year? Originally I had $2. Previous all-time high was 91 cents, roughly. I'm gonna still keep it at $2. Just a what if. Throw your money into a fire pit and see if it burns kind of thing. And then Seller, another viewer had recommended Seller. If you guys ever heard of that one, you know what? I don't even remember what the hell it even does anymore. Seller Network. What the hell does this thing even do again? Seller is a blockchain interoperability protocol enabling a one-click user experience for accessing tokens. Again, this is your on and off ramp solution. That's what it is. I forgot. It's awesome. For DeFi, GameFi, NFTs, tokens, governments, and more across multiple blockchains. Again, doing the same sort of thing that Chainlink is going to be known for, right? Being your interoperability play. It's not bad. It's not bad. Currently, it is what was it at? 1 penny. Currently at 1 penny. Previous all time was 18 pennies. Yeah, there's some potential there. It's a good investment if you want to again throw your money in the fire, see if it burns. That's what I like to do. Cause you know how we are with Benny, man. You know how we are with Benny. We're just setting Benny on fire. Just a little bit. It's not. Ooh. You're getting a little too carried away, Benny. Don't be going in flames up yet. We're not even a fire sale yet. Anyway, no. Again, these tokens, right? These are the bottom of my portfolio. Just burning money, man. This is just in case you make a 100x, 1,000x on some of these tokens if you play it right. And if you believe in the project. I don't know if I really truly believe in the project, so my stacks are not that big in these bottom tier categories. The last one is one my friend, Mr. Z, There's a Gen Z showed me on our stream on Friday. It was called Liquidity. He was looking into this token called Liquidity. Let me go back to that. Let me search that real quick. I thought that was interesting, and I do want to kind of clarify, because we were talking about it on Friday, and I did study up a little bit about it because I was not familiar with this particular coin, Liquidity, or Liquidity. It is because it appeared like it was a DPEG stablecoin at the time, and so it is actually a stablecoin or a borrowing platform that utilizes a stablecoin. But the stablecoin itself is not Liquidity; it is LUSD, and LUSD is used for the Liquidity platform to borrow against your crypto, and it's like a zero interest type of borrowing platform. There's some potential there. I don't know what bad I give it, but I figured I'd add to it because, again, our viewers know what's going on. I'd like to discover some of these tokens, of course, with everyone else. We need to be looking out there, man. We need to be finding all these new gems. Again, some of the most money made last cycle was in the very beginning of the bull run, right after the halving, and we're going to find coins right now in the same time frame that are going to just take us to the moon and beyond. So we can't miss out. You can't miss out. So yeah, that's what's going on with Liquidity. I just wanted to kind of bring that up there at the forefront and let you guys know what it does. And that's what it does. That's what it's all about. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. It kind of reminded me of Lido a little bit. But yeah, it's built on Ethereum as well. But it's, yeah, borrowing. Borrowing. Right. So that's all I got for us tonight, guys. Pretty and crazy, pretty insane. It looks like Bitcoin is starting to come back up a little bit. We're above 63K. This is exciting, man. We are at the forefront. Next month is going to be insane when the Fed comes out and says, they're 25 basis cut. No, it looks like JP Morgan's now saying we need to do at least 50 basis points. Now they're fighting over how many we're going to get cut right off the gate. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it looks like we're going up and to the right? Somewhere up here. Somewhere up there. But it's going to be interesting what happens here in about... Oh, wow, it's already 9:34 Eastern Standard Time here in New York. And about 10 a.m. in Japan. And they don't want to stop the party. They don't want to buy. This is what's been happening now. Sunday, they came in. They bought everything up. Monday, America dumps it, right? And they're probably going to see the same thing happen again tomorrow. That'd be my guess. We're probably going to see it pump overnight, probably get close to 64 again. Man, I'm already a week out. Let me do my little quick prediction. Oh man, I can't believe it's this late already. We had a little too much fun today with these predictions. We're at the 15 minute. Get back to the 15 minute. We just mark again. All I like to do is I like to take the key indicator time frames. Like we've got, if you trade just between or focus your time frames between 12 and 3, right? Those are the most on both sides of the U.S. And foreign markets. Those are the most volatility for each side of the earth, right? So. So if you just kind of pay attention to those time frames, looks like might have to get a little closer. So it'll be 12 a.m. here in the United States Eastern Standard Time, and about 3 a.m. will be the end of their trading session. Basically, the volatility will end there overseas. So between these time frames, we're going to see probably some chop like that, right? Up until that. And then closer to about 8 a.m. is when America starts to be like, oh, you know what? Japan and China pumped it. We're going to dump it, right? And that's usually what we do over these kind of sessions. Maybe not that aggressive, though, but that's way up there. But let's say we probably touched here a few times. So let me go back there and redraw that, but that's basically how the market moves. And it's pretty easy to kind of look at and predict without, again, crazy black swan nonsense. And you can get a little bit more let's see. So that'd be my guess. That's all we're gonna miss out tonight if we go to bed right now. It's not too exciting, unless who knows? BlackRock might wake up and be like, you know what? I need some more Panasonic and Jasmine. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Japan, oh yeah, Jasmine goes up like crazy, and then, the Japan market sees it, and then they buy Bitcoin, because Bitcoin in Japan, and in Japan, and the Bitcoin of Japan, and they're both pumping, and then, we dump it off in the morning at 9 a.m. in the United States. Every damn time. So yeah, something like that. I kind of see us chopping around and just kind of keeping up and to the right, if not going sideways for the rest of the evening. We can kind of look at heat map just to kind of confirm that, and then we will go to sleep. Sleep, good sleep, the best sleep, the final sleep for some. Heat map brought to you by Kimba. Don't pay for heat map when you get it for free here on YouTube. Anime reference for those who know. It looks like, again, we are oversold. Nothing too much going on. It's really slow. Is this even live? What the heck? Nothing moving. Yeah, this is it. This is the market right now. We're dead asleep. What? This is nuts. Japan already opened. Crazy. But yeah, it looks like there's nothing really holding us back up until about 64K. We're probably going to blow through there over the night. Who knows? We might get back up there. The little thing I drew right here touched 65. I don't think we're going to touch 65 tonight. Maybe. This is realistic, I feel. So, again, I'm a realistic kind of guy. This is what I see. So, have a great night, guys. Don't do anything stupid, right? Don't do anything stupid. Don't be selling your Bitcoin right before the bull run. Your best coins. Or... God, this market's going to melt faces. And I got laser eyes forever for this space. So I will catch you guys again tomorrow. Have a great night. And don't let your dreams be dreams. Buy some Bitcoin. Buy some of this dip. It's going to be great. Maybe there'll be another fire sale tomorrow. It'll be great, too. Have a great night. See ya.
Insufficient. We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Maybe I should have bought Toncoin. I don't know.